Well, who is the next target for Jihadi John, right? Or Jihad Johnny, as they call him. Either way, try the average Joe. Because FBI Director James Comey warning a Mississippi crowd that ISIS isn't just looking to kill law enforcement members anymore, but average Americans as well. He says there are open cases in just about every state where they're looking for individuals who are looking to hook up with ISIS to pull off the kind of attacks you see going on over there, right over here. It's a threat that former FBI officer Steve Rogers knows well. In fact, back in the early 2000s, they looked into just this sort of thing. What are they up to?
Neil, the fact of the matter is, in the early 2000s, when I was on the National Joint Terrorism Task Force, I remember reading Al-Qaeda's manual, training manual. This was a 10, 20, 30-year strategic plan to do what? To go after the big prize, to take down the United States of America.
In America.
In America. In that training manual, it was clear. Infiltrate their universities, infiltrate their schools, their neighborhoods, their market, infiltrate the news media, embed yourself in every neighborhood. This is their strategy. And what is astonishing is that the President of the United States of America doesn't clearly understand that his policies of releasing Gitmo prisoners and this failed policy on immigration is making it easy for them. Look, I'm sure they're here. I believe they're here. And I believe the FBI director was making it kind of through a back way of saying it, they're here. So, you know what? Be on the lookout.
Well, could it be Heine covering, too, that God forbid something does happen? We've already seen that, right? The guy, remember the hatchet in here in New York City?
The shoe bomber, the hatchet guy. Yeah.
But it is happening here, and that could have been a lot worse. But you're saying what? That the kind of things we see going on over there will happen over here?
I believe so. Now let's keep one thing in mind, and it's kind of ironic that the FBI director has to kind of toe a little bit of the line for the administration. The fact of the matter is,
he was very guarded in his wording.
Yes, he was. But I'm sure he's very well aware that there is a clear and present danger right here in the United States. And he's got to make it very clear to the American people that we need your help. Now, what has happened, all right, and here's the irony of this. The fact of the matter that the administration has crippled our intelligence capabilities. We don't have ground assets where we had in the past. Look, the big story about the NSA spying on the American people, the sky is falling. They have crippled our ability to be proactive against this enemy. And you know what? These are Islamic terrorists. Mr. President, say these are Islamic terrorists, for goodness sakes.
Well, who are the ones joining here? Are they all these disenchanted, angry young American males you hear a lot about? If there's a composite you could draw of them, what is it?
Well, I think you've got two types of enemies, okay? You've got, yes, the homegrown ones that are just, they don't like the United States, and for whatever reason, they'll join this group. But we have to remember that during World War II, the Nazis sent agents here. During the Cold War, Soviet agents were here. What on earth is going to lead us to believe that ISIS and these enemies are not doing the same thing to
They get social media, don't they?
Well, sure, and they do. I'm sure they do reconnaissance. This is a smart group, all right? This is not the JV team, Mr. President. This is a smart warrior-type group. So we have to be very vigilant, but more so, Neil, we need a tough leader. I hope and pray that King Abdullah does what has to be done, because if he does what has to be done, maybe we here will be a little safer.
He might be just one and done or two and done.
Yes, sir.
Killing these prisoners and leave it at that. We'll see. Thank you, Steve, very, very much. In the meantime, illegals are getting a free pass and now